Good morning and welcome to Mam Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Anna.
I'm Jan.
And today we're going to be discussing, when do you need a mental health day?
Today.
Every day.
Every day. Yes. So, Kathy did some research, and tell us what you found, Kathy.
Well, I found that mental illness, which is a big topic these days, people talk about, which is great. People are talking more about it. But out of an estimated 44 million adults in the U.S. with mental health issues, only about 44% of them,
44 million.
only
Yeah.
30% of them get help, and that's not a lot.
That's less than half.
I know, and that's really sad. And you even see just driving around the streets and the underpasses and all over, there's just a lot of mental health and homeless people out there.
So, given that there's a mental health, what are the signs to tell us, whoa, it's time for us to take a mental health day?
There's a lot of signs. One of the signs is you're always exhausted. Now I know everyone go, oh, I'm always exhausted. But it's kind of like a severe exhaustion, not just like, oh, I'm kind of tired, I should just rest for, put my feet up for a few minutes. We're talking like severe exhaustion. You are...
That's really interesting, because when I'm exhausted for a few days, I think, oh my God, I've got cancer.
Something's wrong with me. Right. And
Yes.
you know, it's not good to be exhausted for several days at a row.
Well, that can be from depression too.
Right.
Or babysitting.
You're funny.
Okay, what about you're always anxious? And I'm not saying, oh, there's a situation.
That's me again.
I was going to say that, yeah.
You mean there's
Check
life
box.
without anxiety?
There is. But we're talking someone who is like, maybe they are at the point where, I think I need some medication to help with the anxiety because it's so severe. I can't function. I can't get up and go to work. I can't do the things. I can't leave the house. We're talking severe cases. This is not just like, a little bit. What else have you seen on my little happy list here?
Like you can't stay focused. Like
What?
Like what are we talking about?
Wait, what are we doing today?
Yeah.
I wish you guys would have seen me when I was going to school. It was like, I was up and down all day long. I couldn't sit down for long periods of... I never stayed focused.
Well, and I think there's times where when you're going through a certain period of time, there are times where you just kind of get too much is going on and it's hard to just stay focused on one thing. But again, think
To
bigger
the
picture, extreme. Like I can't even stay focused to read a recipe to make some chicken tonight. I mean, that's pretty unfocused. But
Is she ever?
But I'm going all over the place with like my thoughts and stuff. So I'm keeping track. I'm pretty good about keeping track of. I had this conversation. Now I'll jump back into this one and I'll go.
What about being sick all the time, Kathy?
I don't know. I'm not.
Is that
sick
a
all the
sign?
time. No.
No, you have your issues.
She
does.
Thinks she's
Oh, that's
sick all
right.
the
That's
time.
right. Yeah.
Okay, this is not about me. This is about other
It's so
people
fun.
Oh,
today.
isn't one of the signs little things get to you?
Yeah.
You mean like
yeah.
friends kind of saying unkind things about you?
Boy, what do you mean?
We're not unkind.
No,
we're
we're-
concerned friends.
We're talking like little issues, like everything is setting you off. And I've had that where you're so, when I'm sure you guys have taken prednisone, like a steroid before for something the doctor's giving you.
Years ago, yes.
Yes, you have.
No, when you get
years
you
ago.
get a cold or a really bad bronchitis, they give it to you.
Right. That's an example. That's not a mental health thing, but that stuff makes you. I remember
Jittery.
I remember taking it one time, and I just felt like everything someone said, I just wanted to like.
And
Ugh.
she was at work. She was driving me crazy.
Okay, I'm feeling like this is becoming a little bit too much about me. Okay, anything else? How about you don't feel connected to anyone or anything?
Well, what if you're like us and you're retired? What do you take a day off from?
We're the experts on this research.
Just wondering.
Take a day off from just your life. Maybe your life.
And you know
has
what?
got
I
too
do
much
have the
going on.
answer to that. And
Okay.
when I just feel overwhelmed, it's time to stay home, read a book, do some gardening,
Good.
drink a little bit of wine,
Take a swim. Take a walk.
Whatever.
watch
makes-
the Housewives on TV,
Yeah.
something where I don't have to think.
Watch
And
Big Little Lies.
And it makes life better.
Whatever makes you happy.
Right. Right.
And
What you
comfy.
do. But I think this last one about being connected, I think it is important to be connected. And I think that
I call
When-
my friends.
Well, yeah, when people start feeling like there's no one they can talk to, or there's no one that they can go have lunch with, or a cup of coffee, whatever, it does isolate them more, and then they do lose that connectedness. And you have to have connection to somebody.
Can I just say, when my daughter was going to high school, my daughter used to get very stressed. I used to take her out once a semester. We'd take the day off and we'd just go shopping. Shopping is great for mental health.
But then you get anxious because how are you going to pay for all that shopping?
Yeah, I'll worry about it later.
Well.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to click those share and like buttons.
Be sure to subscribe to Mam Talks on YouTube.
And I just want to say something that seriously, I know we laughed and joked about some of this, but these are really serious issues, or can be. And if you are someone out there that is really having an issue with some mental health, please seek help. You know, find a
Absolutely.
friend, go to the doctor. You're not alone. This is huge. This is huge for a lot of people. You are not alone. So take good care of yourself.
At the very least, talk with your friends.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe.
And remember to keep embracing getting older with us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.